Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Recon RPG advice video on survival as a mercenary. Recon, in case you don't know, is a role-playing game set in the Vietnam War and in the mercenary world immediately following that conflict. The characters generated in this game are very basic, and they are basic for a reason. It is designed to reflect the nature of war. People die. That's war. The characters are, for a lack of a better term, disposable. Characters in this game can and often do die quickly and easily. It can be difficult to keep characters alive for more than a few missions. Towards that end, I figured I would do an advice video for players who do not enjoy making up new characters every game session. I'm actually doing several of them. First off, there are 1,000 ways to die that I have never even thought of, much less experienced in the game. Do not take this video as a comprehensive or complete encyclopedia on how to survive in the game. Such a video or compendium simply does not exist. Your survivability in the game is based solely on your ability to think outside the box and on your common sense. All I can do is offer advice based on what I have experienced, having played under some very intelligent and rather bloodthirsty game masters. So, here we go. Survival as a mercenary. As a mercenary, you may or may not have access to air power or artillery. If so, do not be afraid to rely on it. It's better to fall back and let the RTO do his job, just like in Vietnam. Go and check out Go and check out my Recon video, Survival in Country. Mercenary missions are different than missions you would undertake while in the Vietnam War. If you are hired to train a military or to lead a military into battle on a long-term setting, the rules for in-country guerrilla warfare apply. If you are hired on a one-mission type thing, then multiply the rules in my Survival in Country by 10. Be even more careful. You probably will not be able to call in airstrikes or artillery, so pack on the bang, as much ordnance as you can carry. There's only so much ordnance a person can carry, so you need to find some way to multiply your firepower. When I was, one of the games that I played in, I ran point for my group. I was a point man heavy weapons specialist. Those were my two MOSs. So I did everything I could to maximize my ordnance, my bang. I carried a jackhammer shotgun with variable ammunition, including a fragmentation, white phosphorus, and high explosive rounds. I carried 8 magazines, various types. I used a submachine gun with lots and lots of ammo, and I had a silencer on that thing because a point man is supposed to be quiet. Okay, so the idea is, for my idea of a point man was I would sneak in, clearing a path for my guys, and once I got in there, I would help them to do whatever the mission was. If I got found for whatever reason, I wanted to be able to get the hell out of there, so I packed on as much ordnance as I could, including a jackhammer, which is a shotgun, fully automatic with variable rounds. Yeah, it's a fully automatic grenade launcher. I used a silencer on my submachine gun until I got spotted. I had a silenced pistol with 5 magazines, lots and lots of hand grenades, fragmentation, and high explosive. I carried 2 law rockets. My character was a specialist, a very, very, very good mortarman. You know, I rolled really good. I think I rolled, as I recall, 100 on my mortar ability. So I was a good shot with the mortar. The problem was carrying a mortar mortars are heavy, so I couldn't actually carry one as a point man. If we had another point man in the group, and for whatever reason, you know, somebody stepping in for a game or whatever, then I would opt to have somebody help me carry the mortar, because it comes in 3 pieces. Because I'm really good with the mortar, but you know, if I'm working as the point man, I can't really carry a mortar and be point man. So the idea was to carry as much ordnance as you could. As essential as stealth was in country, it's even more so on mercenary missions. Because you don't have the huge arsenals of artillery and air power to call on, you are required to do it all yourself. Once the enemy knows you are there, you are targets. You have to disappear and keep moving. Once they find you, you really are toast. Since you plan your own missions, your infiltration and exfiltration are all on you. You supply your own ordnance and supplies most of the time. You have to supply your own intel on the target. Many employers will offer their own, but I would not trust it. No matter how well-intentioned they are, they never give you what you need. It's better to get your own intel. There's a section in the book called Uncle Bull Jacobs. He's an excellent supplier. Use him whenever you can. I did a video a while back on Morocco. I think it was on Morocco. And my friend Bobby had a contact for local mercenary suppliers. And his contact was good, but his contact had been infiltrated and didn't realize it. So it turned out to be bad. Uncle Bull Jacobs is always reliable. As long as the check clears, he's as reliable as you get. Pay close attention to what the employer is paying you for. If he needs a ledger, for example, from a specific safe, then your job should be a stealthy, quiet entrance, a theft, and a stealthy, quiet exit. Nobody's paying you for a hefty body count. Sometimes it may be necessary to kill everyone and bring him the safe, but those missions are rare. If you plan to fight your way in and out, you have made a bad plan. That doesn't mean your team should be afraid to kill, far from it. But a slit throat with no alarms raised is far better than a hand grenade, which will alert and awaken every hostile in the area. Ideally, a mission should be completed with no hostile even knowing you were there until you are home in your jammies drinking a beer. If it comes down to fighting your way in to achieve the objective, kill every hostile quickly and efficiently. Put your man down, keep moving. Once you are discovered and the alarm is raised, speed and movement are your best assets. Remember, your objective is to survive. It's hard to cash a paycheck if you're dead. That's the whole point of being a mercenary, the paycheck. Stick with the objective. They aren't paying for extras, and every bonus you will get has already been negotiated for. Do not go over and above because they literally won't care. Get in and get out quick. After exfil, you need to get paid. If you are working with someone you know, they will probably be trustworthy. If you are working with someone you don't know, expect a double cross. Mercenaries are cheaper to kill than to pay. Personally, I always expect a double cross, but then I'm a paranoid son of a bitch. Always use chartered planes for travel. If you travel on an airline, even back in the 70s, they had airport security and they were on the lookout for terrorists. Thanks to all the stuff that happened in the Middle East, they're always looking for terrorists. So they have security in airports, and security people at airports are looking for wanted people. If your guy has any kind of an outstanding warrant, they might very well find you. And that's one thing you don't want to do, is get bogged down in airport security, because that scrubs the whole mission. Chartered planes are nice because you meet them at the airport. You climb onto their personal private plane. You pay them. They fly you where you want to go. It's that simple. Always, always use Swiss bank accounts. Swiss bank accounts are the best because they're very, very private. Their entire reputation is on the line. Keep this in mind. Swiss bank accounts still hold Nazi bank accounts from back during World War II. They've not given those up. The Swiss are excellent bankers. Try to keep multiple accounts in your Swiss bank accounts, in the Swiss banks. You have multiple accounts. Also, that way you can shift money around when you need to, and if something does happen, you don't lose all of it. Also, have a bank account in America so you can transfer money from Switzerland to America and get your money in American dollars with no exchange fees. Exchange fees will kill you. They're not every exchange fee is if you take a handful of cash and go of Swiss francs and go to exchange it at a bank, they'll give you your money, but they'll take an exchange rate. It's usually something small, like 2% or whatever. But after a while, those exchange fees add up. I'm just saying. So it's better to have an account in America where you can transfer money from your Swiss account to the American account and then have them take it out in money. There's no exchange fee there because you're using their bank. See what I'm saying? I hope this finds everybody well, and I hope these videos help. I'm not, again, I don't know everything, so don't take it as gospel, but when you're playing these games, remember to think outside the box. The enemy will find ways to kill you, and a good game master finds new ways to kill you. So just keep that in mind. Again, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.